It's the final section match of the year for Oakland and Gateway. We welcome you to Gateway High School here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. The Oakland Catholic Eagles taking on the Gateway Gators here on the NFHS Network. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. Oakland and Gateway are both looking to finish the season with a high note. Two teams in different directions, unfortunately, for one side and for the other for the Gators and the Eagles. The Eagles have had a stellar season so far this year. They currently sit in fourth in 4A standings. Gateway again looking to finish strong. The final home match of the year for the Gators as well. On a pink out night in Gateway High School. The Gators wearing their pink t-shirts. The numbers on the back. Oakland Catholic in the red jerseys, maroon jerseys if you want to be specific. And on the right side of the screen is Oakland Catholic. On the left side is Gateway. Oakland Catholic a record of 11-2, 10-1 in this section. They defeated Gateway earlier on this season as well. And they're looking to go for the sweep. The Gators, once again, on the final match of the year for Gateway at home. Looking to finish their season strong. But it will be Oakland who will serve first. Naomi Jesenowski will serve for the Eagles. Were underway, passed up by the Gators. Free ball sent over from number 12. That's Alexis Margolis. Into the middle for Oakland. Big swing and a good kill from number 24, Ava Barkish. Barkish with the point for the Eagles. First point goes to Oakland Catholic. Jesenowski will serve again, passed up, but it is an ace for Jesenowski off the arms of a Gator, number 17, Michelina Estremera to be specific. Sophomore could not keep her platform angled properly. Jesenowski will serve again. They'll go back to Estremera. A joust at the net, kept up though by the Gators. Blocked, but kept up momentarily. But it is a point for Gateway. The lift is the call on Oakland. It was Amaya Robinson on the block for the Gators. And Gateway will serve their libero number 7, Nikita Voynick, serving for Gateway into the middle and into the net for number 21. That's Riley Samuel for Oakland. Sophomore middle blocker sends that one to the net. Point for the Gators, tied apiece at 2. Served over, passed up by Oakland. Off speed, Margolis gets there for the Gators, but a bad pass from Oakland. They're able to correct themselves. Nice play from Riley Samuel into the middle. Off the arms of Estremera. Margolis in the back row, passed up by Madison Signa. Cross court, Margolis is there for it, kept up. Going underneath the net, no call. And finally, it is a call on number 8 for Gateway. Sarah Porter, the setter, had to kind of slide in to get that ball, and it went into the net. Unfortunate break for Porter. A late whistle, but serving it is number 24, Ava Barkic for Oakland. On the outside, passed up by Barkic. They'll go to the outside for Oakland. Number 30, Elizabeth Ford. It's off the arms of Voynick, and a point for number 24, Ava Barkic. Barkic, the senior outside hitter for Oakland. Oakland Catholic, to be specific. And she'll send this one into the net. Unfortunately, a service error for the Eagles. And on the rotation, Jelena Estremera will serve. Freshman defensive specialist for Gateway. Lines her serve up, sends it over, passed up by libero to the outside, off of number 17, Michelina Estremera, and it's a point for Oakland Catholic. That was off the arms of 28, Phoebe Tebbs. or correction, that was off the arms of number 30, Elizabeth Ford, for the Eagles. Voynick off the rafters, tough play for the Gators. That ball just bouncing around, never know where it's gonna go when it goes that high into the air. And unfortunately for Gateway, it went towards the stands. And it is a point for the Eagles, but into the net for number 13, Madison Signa, the libero, junior for Oakland Catholic. Number 4, Maya Robinson, serving for for Gateway, excuse me. Passed up, calling a lot of Robert Morris matches. Into the net, though, unfortunately, for number 28, Phoebe Tebbs. And it's a point for Gateway, and Amaya Robinson will serve again for the Gators. 5 serving 6, make that 5 serving 7, or 6, 7 serving 5, excuse me, is that one out of play. Too strong from Robinson, and it is a point for Oakland Catholic. I apologize real quickly. I was pronouncing Robinson's name wrong on the first broadcast I did earlier this season against Penn Trafford. It was a typo on the official roster that I have, so I thought it was Robinson. So just to be safe, I was saying it as that, and it's an ace for Oakland Catholic. Audrey Pollard gets the ace. And Audrey will serve again for the Eagles. Served over off of Robinson, and it is an ace for Pollard, excuse me. Audrey Pollard gets the ace, and she will serve again for the Eagles. Sending it over off of a Gator. Off the block, kept up nicely by number 1. That's Alice Childs, and it's a point for Gateway. Good swing from Alexis Margolis for the point for the Gators. Margolis, one of the seniors for Gateway. They have 5 seniors for Gateway. Sarah Porter, another senior as well, serving for Gateway, and it is a point for the Gators. Served into the net, tough break. For Gateway, it's going to be a point for Oakland Catholic. Elizabeth Ford will serve for the Eagles. Ford, senior outside hitter. Jump float serve, sends that one off Robinson, kept up by the Gators, and they send over a free ball, but it's too strong off of Furzak. Elizabeth Ford will serve again, 11-7 off Robinson, kept up. Furzak outside, nicely placed was number 12, Margolis. Alexis Margolis gets the point for the Gators. Margolis will serve. She earns herself the serve. Good crowd on hand in this match as Margolis sends it over, and she will get an ace. Senior outside hitter gets an ace, cutting the lead to 2. Still in favor of the Eagles. Margolis sends it over. It's an overpass from Oakland. Gateway will start their offense. Off the block, kept up. Second ball goes to the setter, Barkich. Actually, Barkich just sets it, but it's rolled over from Oakland. Outside, Becky George off the block, kept up once, twice, 3 times, but it's going to be a lift is the call off the middle blocker for Gateway. And a point for Oakland Catholic. Served over off of Voynick. The right side, tipped over. Voynick gets an arm on it. Nice play from the libero for Gateway. Off the block, kept up by Robinson. They'll go outside to 15, Becky George, but a net violation is the call on Gateway, and the crowd's not liking that one. Net violation is the call. The R2 making that call. Goes off Voynick. Margolis outside George off the block. Kept up by the Eagles. Outside for Oakland Catholic. Good swing. Ava Barkic with the kill. 14-9, Oakland Catholic. Oakland Catholic comes into this match again 10-1 in the section. Will be one of the favorites in the WPIAL Class 4A matchup. Served over, and it's an ace for number 28, Phoebe Tebbs. Tebbs will serve again for Oakland Catholic, but she will not serve yet. It's a timeout taken by the head coach for Gateway, Kayla Taylor. Taylor was announced as the head coach back in August. And he's trying to rebuild this program, a team that's struggled to find some success as of recent. But Taylor has had some success as an interim coach as well. Once again, thank you for tuning in here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Got a weather warning, a tornado warning. Came on everybody's phones during the national anthem. You can hear loud beeping. Weather is overcast, expecting rain and heavy rain and strong winds. Had some rain earlier, late in the late afternoon, early evening. Served over, and that one too strong from number 28, Phoebe Tebbs. So a service error for Tebbs, and it's 15-10, Oakland Catholic over Gateway. Nicolina Estremera will serve for the Gators. Off the hands of Ava Barkic to the right side, passed up. That was off that was off 35, Rachel Sweeney. Back outside for Gateway off the block. That was Sweeney who got a block, tipped over in the middle. Third ball from Margolis. Into the middle, big swing off Margolis, and it's a point for number 24, Ava Barkic. The senior gets the point for Oakland Catholic. And Naomi Jesenowski will serve for the Eagles. Sent over, passed up by Estremera. Into the middle, Robinson denied by Oakland Catholic. 24-21. Riley Samuel and Ava Barkic were both there. I think it was Samuel who got a piece of that one off of the block. Point for the Eagles, 17-10 in this first set here on the NFHS network. Sent over off of Voynick. Margolis in the back row, denied, another block. Riley Samuel again for the Eagles. A solo block this time from Samuel. Jesenowski will serve again. Served over. Voynick sends over a free ball, played by Ford. Outside, kept up by Margolis. Second ball from Fairzack, and out of play from Gateway. Point for Oakland Catholic. 19-10 in the first set. Jesenowski will serve. Served over. Lexi Margolis sends this one over, but passed up by the libero for Oakland Catholic. Nice dig from her. Into the middle, Robinson. Another play from 13, that's Madison Signa. Sent over on a free ball from Barkic. Margolis in the back row, off the block, and this time Margolis puts it down. Off the arms of Riley Samuel and out of the reach of Madison Signa. Nikita Voynick will serve. Voynick sends it over. A little side spin on that serve, but played by Oakland Catholic. Kept up from Signa. Right side, Barkic. That one off the rafters, but played well by the Gators, but Margolis has to send it over. Miscommunication from Gateway. Nobody there for it. Having a laugh is Kayla Taylor and Lexi Margolis. Big swing of the right arm from Margolis, and she hit a home run a little too far outside the boundaries. Serving it is Olivia Crummert, gets the point. Crummert, the senior defensive specialist for Oakland Catholic, getting the ace. Crummert will serve again. Sent over off Margolis. Outside, George into the net. Was that touched by Oakland Catholic? Yes, it was. Point for Gateway. Number 25 will serve Juliana Estremera, 21-12. Served by 25, first team to get to 25, win by 2, wins the set, best of 5, excuse me. Get to win 3 sets. Denied on another block from Riley Samuel. 22 is over there as well. Aaron Estison. And it is a point for Oakland Catholic. Madison Signa serving for the Eagles. Passed up by Voynick, but it's outside the line. Good eye from Oakland Catholic, an ace for Signa. Serving this one over, passed up by Voynick. Margolis off speed, kept up by number 8, Jesenowski. Outside Ford, too strong from Ford, but it's in the lines, correction. Dropped right on that white line. And a point for Oakland Catholic, 24-12. Set point for the Eagles. Sent over off Voynick. Margolis. Robinson touches that one over. Into the middle, big swing and a big kill from number 30, Elizabeth Ford. And that's the first set. Oakland Catholic takes it 25-12. And the Eagles will look for the next set and the third set to try and sweep. Gateway looking to try and take the second set to tie things up. And Oakland Catholic fourth in section 4A. They lost last season in the WPIAL semis to Shaler. Shaler was the runner-up in the WPIAL last season. That was a 5-set match as well against Shaler. So for a lot of these players, for the Eagles, they want to get themselves back into that position and get some revenge this season. Of course, Shaler will also be a big team to watch in 4A competition. So heading to the second set between Oakland Catholic and Gateway here on the NFHS network. Home for the Gateway Gators. Some other sports taking place this weekend. Of course, tomorrow, Gateway football taking on Connellsville. It'll be at 7 p.m. on the NFHS network. Do not want to miss that one. Gateway 5-3 record on the year, looking to get themselves into the WPIAL playoffs. Who knows what could happen from there. Connellsville looking for their first victory on the season. That will be a home game for the Gators tomorrow. So Oakland Catholic, like I mentioned, 4th in the 4A. Currently sitting behind Shaler, like I mentioned, who they lost in the semis last year. North Allegheny is in 2nd, and Moon, the Tigers, are in 3rd. Penn Trafford, who we saw earlier this season, take on Gateway. They looked good against the Gators earlier this year. They're currently sitting in 5th. Pine Richland, Latrobe, Bethel Park, Seneca Valley, and Upper St. Clair rounding out the top 10 for Class 4A. Oakland will be taking on the Blackhawks of Bethel Park on Monday. It'll be their last match of the season before the WPIAL playoffs get underway. Once again, a good crowd here. A lot of people wearing pink in the stands. Oakland Catholic was wearing pink for warm-ups. Gateway wearing their pink jerseys. They had a special announcement prior to the match. It is the block the spread is the big sign you can see on the left side of your screen when the ball goes over towards the end lines. Of course, the pink outs, you'll see them all across the country, specifically for breast cancer awareness. They had a nice presentation earlier this match, in the beginning, I should say, prior to the match. Grace Weiskircher, who is injured for Gateway, the senior middle hitter. At a presentation, Gateway Gators gave roses, or flowers, I should say, to her aunt, Nellie P., who is currently battling breast cancer, and we wish her the best. We wish her, our prayers are with her during this difficult time. Served over from Gateway. We're back underway in the second set. Nice digs from the Eagles. Then over, passed up. On the slide for Gateway, or Oakland Catholic, excuse me. And Riley Samuel gets the first point for the Eagles. The bench for the Eagles chanting Riley Samuel. Samuel, the sophomore for Oakland Catholic. Had a couple good blocks in this match so far. Had a nice kill there as well. Margolis into the net. No touch from Oakland Catholic. Point for the Eagles. Jesenowski will serve. Voynick into the air, overpass, put back down. Ava Barkic. Nice play from Barkic to get the point. And Oakland Catholic 3-0 in the second set. Jesenowski will serve. Sent over. That one comes off of Estremera. Nicolina Estremera to be specific. Margolis rolls it over. Going to be a point for Gateway. Oakland Catholic thought that Gateway was breaking the plane in the net, reaching over and not letting the Eagles set that one, but no call. It is a point for the Gators. Served over by number 15. Into the middle, Samuel. Margolis hits that one in the air. Becky George sends it over on a free ball. Into the middle for Oakland Catholic, and another point for number 24, Ava Barkic. Barkic had a couple of impressive points so far in this set. She earns herself the serve for the Eagles. Sent over, passed up. Outside Margolis, tough play, but Margolis tips that one in. Impressive play from Lexi Margolis. Margolis gets so high in the air, has an impressive vertical, and was able to just get her fingertips on it, push it into the middle, and nobody for Oakland Catholic was there for it. 4-2 Eagles down the line. Robinson, nice dig from her. Free ball sent over though by the Gators. Backside for Oakland Catholic. Passed up again. Sent over. Kept up for the Gators. Outside, Margolis. Down the line, Margolis. Good swing from her. And she gets the point for Gateway. Maya Robinson serving for Gateway. Outside, off speed. Dropping that one in is Elizabeth Ford. Good play from her. And Oakland Catholic sides out. Madison Signa will serve. Signa wearing the white jersey, the libero. A defensive specialist can check in and out as they go. It does not count as a substitute. Cannot attack the ball though for Signa. Into the middle, kept up by Voynick. Outside, Margolis, cross court. Ford was there for it. Nobody there though on the second ball. Phoebe Tebbs was unfortunately in the way for her setter, Jesenowski. And it is a point for Gateway. Passed up, Jesenowski into the back row. Too strong from 24, Ava Barkic. Gateway has tied it back up, 5 apiece in this set. Mistakes from the Eagles, sent over off the fingertips of Barkic. She just has to roll that one over. Ford does, excuse me, correction. And it's a nice play from Ford. Nobody for Gateway could get there in time. Point for the Eagles. Rachel Sweeney checks back in for Oakland Catholic in the rotation in the front row. Audrey Pallad will serve. Passed up by Robinson for Gateway. Margolis into the net for Lexi Margolis. Point for Gateway. And Audrey Pallad will serve again for Oakland Catholic. Served over by Pallad off Robinson. Voynick not able to get there. Be careful down there as well near those bleachers. She's all right, and it's a point for Oakland Catholic. Audrey Pallad will serve again. Outside, Margolis down the line. Good swing from Margolis. Margolis gets the kill. Eight to 6, Oakland Catholic, and the senior earns herself the serve for the Gators. Another warning for a tornado. Takes place in this area until 8:30 is the warning. We're still playing volleyball here inside of Gateway High School as that one drops in right in front of a player for the Eagles. Point for the Gators. Gators have cut the lead to 1. Margolis will serve again. Margolis off the tape, she gets the ace. Rolling that one over. And Oakland Catholic on the transition was not able to get to that one. Point for the Gators. Margolis serves again. Too strong from her this time, though. Got under that ball a little bit. It's a point for Oakland Catholic. Elizabeth Ford will serve Ford sends it over off the arms of Robinson. Outside George. Off of Ford. Nobody can get there. Point for Gateway. Becky George, the junior outside hitter, gets the point for the Gators. Back even at 9 in this second set. Estremera will serve. Michelina Estremera will serve. Served over, passed up by Barkic, right side. Dropping that one in, good play. Rachel Sweeney for Oakland Catholic. Phoebe Tebbs will serve for the Eagles. 10-9 in the second set on the NFHS network. Served over, off Margolis. George cannot get to that one. It hits off of the post, and it's a point for the Eagles. That's an ace for Phoebe Tebbs. The Eagles have had a lot of aces in this match so far. And Tebbs is looking for another one here. Sent over, and she drops that one in. Just like that. That ball just died in front of the feet of Margolis. A weird serve for Tebbs, but it's only weird if it doesn't work. Served over off of Voynick. Outside, or excuse me, back row Margolis. Didn't get much on it, but Barkic is there for it. Right side, Sweeney down the line, but outside the line for Sweeney. Point for Gateway. And the girl in the black jersey, the libero jersey for Gateway. Nikita Voynick serving. Put back down, Robinson. Cleaning up a bad pass from Oakland Catholic. Point for the Gators. 12-11. Gateway cuts the lead within 1. They've hung in there in this set, especially compared to the first set. Still plenty of time for both of these teams. That one off the head of Robinson. Voynick having a laugh after that one. Service error from the libero. Point for the Eagles. Sarah Porter serving for Oakland Catholic, or excuse me, that's number 8, Naomi Jesenowski. My apologies, wrong 8. Porter was the one who passed that up, and it's a nice swing and a good point for the Gators. Margolis again for Gateway. Jolena Estremera, the younger sister of Michelina Estremera, serving for Gateway. Passed up outside for number 22. That's Erin Estison. Estison drops that one in for a point. So Estosin gets the point. I want to thank the bench as they chant the names of the players after every point. That way I have proper pronunciations. Is this one rolled over too strong from Voynick? Barkic will serve for the Eagles. Barkic sends it over. Outside, Margolis off of Barkic, and a point for the Gators. Barkic could not put that one in front of her. Still 15-12 though in the, correction, 15-13 in the second set. Robinson serving. That one back over. It's an overpass from Gateway. Too strong though, and underneath of it was number 1 for Gateway, Alice Childs. Allie Childs sending that one too strong. Madison Signa will serve. Signa sends it over, passed up by Voynick. Outside, Margolis. Off the block, kept up by Barkic. Outside, Ford. Ford drops that one in. Good point from Ford, right in the corner for the senior outside hitter, 17-13. Madison Signa will serve for Oakland Catholic. Served over, passed up. Outside Margolis, that one right in that corner. Oakland Catholic thought it was going out initially, but right in front of the line judge who calls it in. Perfect placement from Margolis. And it will be a point for Gateway, served over by Sarah Porter. Overpass, put back down by Childs. Cleaning it up, Alice Childs. Gators within 2 in the set. Sarah Porter will serve. Sent over. To the right side for Oakland Catholic. No touch is the call, and it's a point for Gateway. 17-16 as Oakland Catholic. Couple mistakes and served, unfortunately, into the net, though, for Porter. Service error from Porter. It will be a point for the Eagles. Audrey Pilad will serve. Served over, off Robinson. Robinson rolls out of the way. Margolis sends over free ball. Outside, tough placement. Phoebe Tabbs was looking to swipe it off of the block. But the call still goes to Gateway. So point for the Gators. Within 1 in the second set. 17 serving 18. Margolis serves it over. Dropping that one over, but kept up by Barkic. No, it's not. It's set down. That one drops in front of Barkic. It is an ace for Margolis. Margolis has tied it back up at 18 here in the second set. Margolis sends this one over, passed up, outside, tipped over, good placement. Rachel Sweeney getting the point is the senior for the Eagles. Sweeney was staying for 1 on that outside. And Ford will serve. Sent over, Robinson passes that one up, outside, George off the block, kept up by Barkic. Right side, Sweeney. Voynick is there for it. Tight on the net, touched over. Outside for the Eagles, off the block, kept up by Signa. Barkic off the block, kept up again by the Eagles. Barkic again. Margolis is there. In the middle, Childs. Still in play for Gateway. No, it's called. 4 hits is the call. Did not get touched by the block for the Eagles, so they get themselves the point. Ford will serve again, 20-18. Elizabeth Ford sends it over. No one there on the second ball. It's an ace for Ford. Elizabeth Ford serving again for Oakland Catholic. Ford off the tape, kept up by Margolis. Voynick has to track it down, try and send it over, just off the net though, unfortunately. Off the arms of Avery Furzak. And it was into the net, 22-18. Ford serving again. Margolis. Furzak sets that one outside to George. Off the block, kept up by Childs. Good block coverage. Margolis, that's going to be a double hit on Furzak. Furzak with a double hit. 23-18. Oakland Catholic have strung a couple points together here near the end of this second set off the block, but the Gators respond inside out. Becky George towing the block for Gateway. Point for the Gators. Nicolina Estremera will serve. Estremera sends it over, passed up by Barkic. They go back outside to her. Barkic puts it down for the kill. Good swing from Barkic to give the Eagles set point in the second set. Serving this one for set point is number 28, Phoebe Tebbs. Outside George, too strong, no touch. It's a point for Oakland Catholic, and they take the second set, 25-19. A much better played set from the Gators. They held their own for a majority of it, but Oakland Catholic running away with it near the end. And the Eagles look to sweep in 3. Gateway looks to win the third set just to stay alive in this match. Once again, we mentioned tomorrow the match taking place for Gateway football. It's Connellsville and Gateway. Once again, just want to mention that. Tune into that one on the NFHS network. The Gators, 5-3 record. Connellsville looking for their first win. The week after that, Gateway football will be at Franklin Regional. Next Friday at 7 o'clock on the Gateway Football Broadcast YouTube page. Vince Russo and I will be on the call for that one. Do not want to miss the final game of the season for Gateway. Franklin Regional, their senior day. They're looking, try and get themselves back to 500 of the win this week as well. On the outside looking in for the WPIAL playoffs, the Panthers are. Gateway sitting in a good spot, but they could potentially move up with a couple more wins. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in here on the NFHS Network. I'm Spencer Witt. Final section match, I should say, of the season for both of these teams. Oakland Catholic takes on at Bethel Park on Monday. That one is at Bethel Park. 7 o'clock, of course, is the serving time based on the JV match. We had a good JV match this evening prior to the varsity match. Gateway and Oakland Catholic. Oakland Catholic came back in the first set. They were down. I think it was set point for the Gators for several points. The Eagles brought it back and then won that first set. We almost saw deja vu in the second set. Oakland Catholic strung some points together when Gateway just needed one more to take the second set, but the Gators did do that. The third set, though, unfortunately for Gateway, not as planned. Oakland Catholic won that by double digits in the third set. Once again, the pink out match for Gateway. Wearing the pink jerseys. Normally in the black, and I guess you'd call it champagne gold would be the technical term of the color for the Gators. Here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Haven't been outside at the past hour or so, wondering how the weather is holding up. Again, we had that tornado warning till 8:30 tonight. Temperatures are supposed to drop this weekend along with some rain. It'll be a colder one for some Friday evening football. But first, we have some Thursday evening volleyball here on the NFHS Network. And it will be, I believe, Oakland Catholic will serve to start the match. Yes, it will be. And it will be Naomi Jesenowski, excuse me. Jesenowski will serve for the Eagles. Sent over off Margolis. Nobody can get there for Gateway. Jesenowski gets the ace. Gateway has had some issues when it comes to their serve receive this evening. Jesenowski will continue to serve. The senior setter for Oakland Catholic into the net for the Eagles. A lot of seniors on this team for Oakland Catholic. We saw Pollard, Crummert, Aaron Estison, Barkich for Oakland Catholic, as this one's played nicely by the Gators just to keep that one alive. To 21, Riley Samuel, and Samuel into the net a point for the Gators. Elizabeth Ford, Rachel Sweeney, Juliana Stellitano. Also for the Eagles, as this one's too strong from one of the seniors, Barkich. 5 seniors for the Gators. All of them playing in this match. Robinson, Porter, Margolis, Woynick, and well, I should say all of the able players playing in this match is Robinson. It's a block, but it's kept up by the Eagles. Into the middle, Robinson again, and the senior gets the kill for Oakland, or for Gateway, excuse me. Mentioning Weiskircher, Grace Weiskircher injuring her leg, unable to play for the Gators as this serve into the net. Scoreboard reads 4-2. In the set, served over by Barkich, kept up. Robinson off speed. Estison is there for it. Down the line, good swing. Elizabeth Ford with the kill. 4-3 now still in favor of the Gateway Gators. Barkich will serve for Oakland Catholic. No touch, swing and a miss, strike one from Margolis. Oakland Catholic thought she got a piece of it. From here, though, you can see her swinging her arms like a baseball bat. Did not touch that one. So point for the Gators in the back row. Sent over, kept up by Gateway. Margolis outside. Margolis gets the point. That one off the fingertips of Riley Samuel, and a point for the Gators. 6-3, a good start for Gateway. Served over by number 15. That's Becky George. Outside off the block, kept up by Ford. Ford again, cross court. Margolis is there for it. Outside to her. Down the line, Margolis gets the point. Good kill from Margolis. Lexi Margolis with the point for the Gators. 7-3 in this set. Served over, overpass, put back down by Robinson. She gets that one in. Cleaning it up is Amaya Robinson for Gateway. Becky George will serve for the Gators, but first it's a timeout from Oakland Catholic. So Gateway, the start that they were looking for, their backs against the wall in this match. It's a must-win set for the Gators. Again, they're looking to finish out the season strong, Gateway. A lot of things to take into next year for Gateway and head coach Kayla Taylor. Again, I think it was the signs of especially the JV team. You see them fighting tooth and nail with a Oakland Catholic team that consistently sits in the top of the Class 4A standings. When your underclassmen are able to perform along the likes of the other underclassmen for opposing teams, it's a good sign, especially for Gateway in the upcoming years. They've got a lot of underclassmen playing in this match as well. See both the Estramaras are playing, Jolena and Michelina. Another junior and a junior for Gateway. Becky George serves. We're back underway. Voynick keeps that one up. Margolis passed up by Oakland Catholic outside forward off the block. Voynick is there for it. Set from Porter. Margolis rolls that one down the line, but kept up by Jesse Anowski. Ford off speed. Margolis right there for it. They'll go back out to her. Off the block, it's under the net. Point for Gateway. 9-3 for the Gators. George sends it over, passed up. Outside. Touched over by Ford. Into the middle, Robinson. Off the arms of Jesenowski. Margolis, Porter. Back to Margolis, off the block. Ford gets there, but it's a net violation on 21. Riley Samuel is called for a net violation. She doesn't like that call. Head coach Emily Ressler just saying, shake it off, go to the next point. 10-3. Gators first to hit double digits in this set is too strong from the serve of Becky George. Jolena Estramera comes in for George. Served over off Estramera. Robinson, good swing from Robinson, but a good dig from Signa. Too strong though from Oakland Catholic. It's a point for Gateway. What a dig from the libero, Madison Signa, for Oakland Catholic as Robinson sent that one over for the Gators, and she is serving. Into the net though, unfortunately for Robinson. Service error from her. Eagles get a point. Still with some work to do though for the Eagles. 11-5 in this third set. Audrey Palad will serve. Palad sends it over. Estramera passes that one up. That's a good pass from her. Off of the block, and a point for Gateway. Alexis Margolis gets the point. The Gators will serve. Sarah Porter, the setter, serving it over. Overpass. Margolis sends it over. A little too far back from the net to do that one. The right idea. Margolis gets an arm on it. Robinson keeps it up. Good play from Gateway to keep that one alive. But Oakland regroups on offense. Ford pushing it into the corner. Smart play from the outside hitter for Oakland Catholic, Elizabeth Ford. And the senior will serve for the Eagles. Elizabeth Ford serving, a jump float serve from her off Estramera. Good pass though, and outside to Margolis. Off the block, kept up by number 28, Avery Furzak. Sent over in a free ball from Robinson. Outside. Did that one touch a block? It did, so play continues. Sweeney, kept up by Estramera. In the middle, someone's in the net. And it's a point for Oakland. It's definitely Alice Childs, unfortunately, into the net. Childs into the net. (12-7). Still in favor of the Gators. Serving it over is Ford. Robinson passes that one up. Verzak gets to it. Estremera sends it over. Passed up by Signa. Into the middle, Sweeney. Pushing that one too far from Rachel Sweeney. Point for the Gators. Oakland Catholic desperate to side out in this third set. Margolis will serve. That one in the lines. An ace for Margolis. Lexi Margolis with the point. Margolis will serve again. Served over, they go back to Signa, but she passes this one up well. Outside, tough play, kept up by Gateway. Back outside for George, off the block. Signa gets to it, kept alive, nice play from Pollard. Passed up by Wojnik, excuse me, yep. George, touched over by Barkic. Right side, Sweeney off speed. Sweeney drops that one in perfectly over the block. And Rachel Sweeney gets the point for the Eagles. Serving this one over is number 29, Catherine Deigelman. Inside the lines, a point for Gateway. Deigelman, the middle blocker, the sophomore, will check out. As the libero, Madison Signa, checks back in for the Eagles. Galina Estremera serving for Gateway, passed up by Ford. Outside Barkic, into the corner. Wojnik got a part of it. So did Margolis. Good play from Gateway. Outside, Wojnik. Robinson gets there. Margolis just touching it over. Kept up by Ford. Into the middle, Taylor. Or Samuel, excuse me. Sent over from Margolis. Outside, off the block, kept up by Ford. Good block coverage. Good rally from both these teams. Sweeney down into the corner. Getting the point was Rachel Sweeney, 15-9. The set is within 6 for Oakland Catholic. By far the best we have seen from Gateway in this match. Naomi Jesianowski will serve. Left-handed serve from Jesianowski, passed up by Margolis. Trying to send that one over, not able to. Denied by Ava Barkic. Avi Verzak was running on 2 on a tight pass on the net, but instead, Barkic's arms were right there for her. Serving it into the net, service error from Jesianowski. (16-10) Gateway. Wojnik serves it over, passed up by Signa. Right side, off the block. A net violation on Oakland Catholic. It's 24 who's in the net for the Eagles. Ava Barkic, point for Gateway. Served over, Wojnik kept up. Good play from Jesianowski. Into the middle, Robinson with the kill for Gateway. Amaya Robinson for the Gators. She's fired up, 18-10. Wojnik will serve. Served over, passed up by Ford. Backside, Barkic, kept up by Wojnik. Porter gets to it. George sends a free ball over. Outside, what a swing and a kill from Barkic. Ava Barkic for Oakland Catholic. Barkic will serve. 18-10 as it gets quiet in here off of Margolis. Margolis knew it. That one rode up her arms too far, bounced away, and it's an ace for Barkic. A timeout will be taken by Gateway. Gateway still up 5 points in this set, but Oakland Catholic has the momentum right now. In the third set, if Oakland Catholic wins this set, the match is over. If Gateway takes this set, they'll force at least a fourth set. Here on the NFHS Network. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. Gateway looking to finish on a high note against a tough Oakland Catholic team. The Eagles looking to only have one loss in section play this year. How that could correspond with seeding in the WPIAL playoffs is also important for Oakland Catholic. We're back underway. Barkic will serve. Off Margolis. Porter gets to it. Outside George off the block. Kept up by Robinson. Estremera touched over by Margolis. Outside Ford. Down the line. Elizabeth Ford with the point. 18-13. Phoebe Tebbs will serve for the Eagles. Correction, that's Ava Barkic, who continues to serve for the Eagles. Margolis into the net for Alexis Margolis. And Barkic will serve again, 18-14. Passed up, outside, George. Going cross court, Ford was there for it. Outside Ford off the block, kept up by Voynick. Porter gets there for the set. Margolis off the block, kept up by Barkic. Ford on the outside for Oakland Catholic. She drops that one in. Point for the Eagles, just like that. They're within 3 in this third set. Ford will serve it over off of Margolis, and it's an ace for the Eagles. Ava Barkic with the ace. It's a 2-point set now. A 2-point set lead, I should say, for Gateway. The Eagles are climbing back up fast. Off Margolis, off one arm from Margolis. George sends over a free ball. Outside, Ford, down the line, Ford with the kill. Elizabeth Ford over the hands of Estremera, and a point for Oakland Catholic. They've got a string of points here to bring it within 1. I think it was 18-12 at one point. Now it's 18-17 in this third set. Margolis off of Ford, kept up. Jesianowski into the back row. Estremera gets to it, Porter, outside George. Good swing, but a good pass from Signa. Margolis gets a piece of that one. Robinson pushes it over. Outside Ford, gonna push that to the corner. Voynick off her arms. And we're all tied up in this set, 18 apiece. Oakland Catholic has tied this set up, and it forces Gateway to take a timeout here in the third set. Got a brand new ball game between Oakland and Gateway. Just tuning in, Oakland took the first set, 25-12. Gateway played a lot better in the second set. Had it even from about 18th point onward, or I should say prior to the 18th point, and then Oakland Catholic strung a couple points together and won the second set 25-19. Ava Barkic will serve. For the Eagles, sent over. Passed up by Margolis. Back to Margolis off the block from Samuel, but kept up by the Gators. George kept up. Oakland Catholic doesn't think that's 4 touches, but play continues. Or thinks that's 4 touches, I should say, but play continues. Ford pulling the block. Point 4, the Eagles, they take the lead back. I think this is the first time they've had the lead since early on in this set when it was 2-0. Barkic will serve it over again. They keep serving it to Margolis. Robinson, passed up by Barkic. Outside, Ford, cross court, bad touch from Ford. And Gateway is finally able to side out. 19 apiece in the third set. Jelena Estremera will serve for the Gators. Estremera sends it over, passed up on the right side for Sweeney, or correction, 22. That's Aaron Estosin. And Estosin gets the point for the Eagles, 20-19. The Oakland Catholic Eagles are the first to reach 20 in this set. Off the arms, and it's an ace for Signa. Madison Signa gets the point for Oakland Catholic, 21-19. Eagles are leading in this set and leading in this match. Served over, kept up by Gateway. Margolis, overpass, put back down by Robinson. Can someone get there? Good effort by Ford, but Robinson does get the point. Overpass from Oakland Catholic, and Robinson earns herself the serve. 21-20, Eagles. But Robinson will serve. Robinson sends it over. Into the middle, Ford staying for one, and Ford gets the kill. Elizabeth Ford with the point for the Eagles. Ford has been a huge problem for the Gators this evening. (22-20). Served over by Audrey Pallad. Outside, Margolis kept up by Barkic. Ford, too strong from Ford. It's outside the line, point for Gateway, and a good call from that line judge. That was close, but just dropping past that end line. 22-21, Sarah Porter will serve. Passed up, pushed over. Porter is there for it. Touched over by the Gators. Sweeney into the corner, trying to, but Robinson was there for it. Margolis touches that one over off Sweeney. Kept up. Touched over by Ford. Margolis is there for it. Set from Fairzack. Margolis off of the block. Play continues. And into the net, unfortunately. Tough break for number 9, Audrey Pallad. Nothing Catherine Deigelman could do with that one. Back even at 22 apiece. Served over by Porter, too strong from her. Service error from Porter. Tough break for the Gators late in this set and potentially late in this match. But the Eagles have a 1-point lead. Served over, passed up. Looking for a double, they're gonna get one. That is a double hit on the setter, Avery Fairzack. Fairzack, sometimes you can get away with that one if they're not the designated setter, but unfortunately for the junior, she is the setter in this situation. It's match point for the Eagles, and it is an ace for the Eagles as well. They take the set 25-22. And they win the match 25-12, 25-19, and 25-22, 3-0 on the match. And the Eagles looking good prior to WPIAL playoffs. A tough break for the Gators. Their final match of this season, final home match of the season for Gateway as well. In the section against Oakland Catholic. And that will be all she wrote here. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the NFHS Network for our entire broadcasting crew. For myself, Spencer Witt, and the Schaefer family, we're so long and signing out here at Gateway High School. Final score, Oakland defeats Gateway 3-0 here on the NFHS Network. Good night, everybody.